Hi friends, welcome to Yum Veg Cooking, and today we are making the most perfect chole bhature. And as you can see, they've come out really nice, they taste delicious, they look delicious. And I'm just gonna show you some tips and tricks to make these perfect. So we'll start by kneading the dough. I've taken 3 cups of maida and I'll add approximately 1 cup of yogurt to this, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Around 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. I've used olive oil, you can use any oil. And then I'm adding 1/4 cup of suji. Suji will give a nice crispiness to the bhature. And we'll start kneading the dough, we'll start mixing the dry ingredients and then we'll start adding water, just room temperature water. So we'll keep on adding a little water and we'll keep kneading the dough until we get a very soft dough. And now this dough I knead at night time. These are nicely fermented by morning, and when I have to cook chole bhature in the breakfast, these are perfect. If you want to make this dough in the morning, you have to add ENO or fruit salt to this, and then you can just make it in 1 to 2 hours. But I do it this way and this will come out perfect in the morning. So let's just cover the dough and leave it on the kitchen shelf overnight. One more thing to be done at night time is to take 2 cups of chole, wash them and soak them in water overnight. Now in the morning I'm putting them in a pressure cooker. I'm adding more water, 1 teaspoon of salt, a pinch of hing, 1 dalchini stick, 2 cloves, 3 to 4 elaichi. Now to give it a nice color, we'll add 2 tea bags. You can also boil tea in water and add that water, but I don't have tea right now, so I'm just adding tea bags. I've taken the paper out, just gonna close the cooker and then give it 6 to 7 whistles. Open it up, check the chole and take out the tea bags. You can avoid using these khade masale and you can add 1 tablespoon of garam masala at the end. It's totally optional. Now to make the tadka, we'll take a pan, add 2 tablespoons of oil, add 1 tablespoon of jeera, let it cook for like 30 seconds, and then I've pureed 2 medium-sized onions. If you want more tadka, you can put more, and then I'm just adding this to the pan. Let this cook for like 10 minutes and let the onions turn brown. And now I'll just cover it and cook it for like 2-3 more minutes. And meanwhile, in a mixing jar, I've taken 4 tomatoes and 3 small green chilies. And I'm also going to puree the tomatoes. Add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic to the onions. Give it a nice mix. Cook it for 1 minute. And then we'll add the tomato paste. And now these tomatoes will also take like around 15 minutes to cook completely, and we'll cover them with a lid and let them cook nicely. Meanwhile, we'll mix our spices in a small mixing bowl. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. I've also added 1 teaspoon of salt to the chole while boiling them. 1 teaspoon of haldi, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri lal mirch powder, 2 tablespoons of dhania powder, 1 teaspoon of jeera powder, 2 tablespoons of chole masala and 2 tablespoons of anardana powder. If you don't have this, do add amchur. Give it a nice mix and then add these spices to the kadai. Cover and cook again for like 5 minutes. And then once the water from the tomatoes evaporates, then you can see this is nicely done. And then we'll cook them for like 2 more minutes. And now you cannot see a lot of oil coming out, and that is because we've just added 2 tablespoons of oil. We are trying to make a healthier version, so we've not added much oil, but if we get it from a restaurant, we can see a lot of oil, floating at the top, but we are trying to avoid it. You can add more oil if you want to. Now we'll add the chole and then give it a nice mix. Let these chole cook in the tadka for like 5 to 7 more minutes. I have thinly sliced some ginger and green chilies and I'm just gonna add them. And also adding 1 tablespoon of desi ghee to this. Adding desi ghee at the end gives this a very nice flavor and taste. At this point you can also taste the chole, add some garam masala to it if it's lacking some spices. One thing to be kept in mind is we need to add a lot of spices in these chole. If they're not enough, please do add more amchur, more dhania powder, more chole masala to give these chole a nice restaurant style taste. Once the spices are perfect, your chole will be perfect. Add some dhania and your chole are ready. Now we'll check our dough. It's nice and soft. Try not to add any more maida to this. We'll try to roll a bhatura out of this soft dough. So as you can see, this is nicely fermented and that is why it's shrinking so much. So we don't roll it like we roll a chapati. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to stretch the sides starting from the center, and then don't mind the shape. These will taste just amazing, and just try to roll them as smoothly as you can from center towards the corners. And in very hot oil, we'll put the bhatura and keep on sprinkling some oil on top so that it becomes nice and fluffy. Once it is half done, we'll flip the side and then keep on adding the oil, and you'll see this will start puffing now. We'll turn once more so that this white side is cooked, and you can see the bhatura has puffed out really well, and our chole bhature are ready. And now let me show you how the bhatura turned out to be. And look at this, this is just so soft. And just look at this, this is just so amazing. I'll just dip them in chole and eat garma garam. I mean very hot. Do try this recipe, you'll love this recipe. After you cook this, do tag a photo, share it with your friends. Enjoy this with your family and friends. Stay safe, stay healthy. Like our page, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.